Our next segment may not be as unusual as cats and dogs. Perhaps it's a bit more unusual. Car racing and animals. Here to talk more about that, we have Barb Getman from Wanderers Rest, and of course we have Garrett Matzell. He's a pet supporter and a race car driver. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
We'll get to your four-legged friend in a minute, Barb. I want to talk about finish line to a new home, and you've teamed up with young Garrett here. What's the connection?
Well, Garrett has been a big supporter for Wanderers Rest in so many different ways, raising a lot of money. And he's come up with this new idea, and we are just very, very grateful to be a part of it.
So tell us a little bit more about what that idea is and what you do.
The idea is I'm just working with the shelter, and I go down there I try to get down there every week and just visit with the animals and take pictures. Sometimes we pick an animal that is there for a little while and take pictures with them every week and update them on my Facebook page.
Why did you want to get involved, Garrett?
My family's always been involved with Wanderers Rest. We've adopted previous animals that we've had from there, and it's just really fun to go down there and visit with all the animals.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So now you're doing some fundraising efforts, aren't you?
Yeah.
Tell us about this unique new way of fundraising that you've come up with.
I've created this t-shirt design right here. It's starting a fund from the money that we're raising off of these. We're putting into a fund to help spay and neuter animals that haven't been spayed and neutered that people want to adopt, to cut that price off the bill of the animal.
Make it more affordable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on that note, Barb, there's a grant, kind of a sidebar here.
Yeah.
There's some grant money you have that has to be used up for spaying and neutering?
Yes, and the grant is until February. And what it is for low-income and fixed-income families to give them some affordable choices for spaying and neutering their cats and dogs. Average price would be about $50, less for a male cat and a male dog versus a female cat and a female dog.
Garrett wants to, I guess, go in that same idea where there's a pile of money to help people, correct?
Well, yeah, and I think that the biggest benefit to this is really for the community, because we have so many homeless dogs and cats around, and the primary reason for that is because people are not spaying and neutering their animals. So with Garrett's fund that he's raising the money for, it really helps animals that are already in the shelter that people may not be looking at because they're not already spayed or neutered. So he can go in, spay and neuter a few cats, and it just makes them more adoptable.
Right.
Tell us about the four-legged friend you've brought here with us
She's
today.
very excited to be here today,
She
too.
loves television.
Yeah, she's been preening herself. This girl is Cheyenne, and she's available as a senior-to-senior adoption. She has been at the shelter for a little while now, and she really needs to get a home. She's getting a little stressed, but she has been an angel here. She greets everybody and wags her tail, and is just as sweet as can be. So we're really hoping that one of your viewers out there might be interested in adopting her.
And I want to end with Garrett here, because you are an aspiring race car driver. What are you up to? Tell me what you're doing and where you want to go.
My goal is to go to NASCAR, and actually I'm transitioning from the car that you see here into a Legends car.
Okay.
So that's a little bit.
When do you race, and how can people see you?
People can see me. You can come out to the track. The addresses and stuff are on my Facebook page and also on my website. I race around the New York area, and next year I'm going to be traveling all the way down to Charlotte to race there.
Wow,
very nice.
Fantastic. Well, we want to remind people about the event happening this Saturday, November 10th, from 12 to 3. Finish line to a new home, the adoption event going on in East Syracuse. Now's the time. Seize the day.
That's right.
I'm ready to lift home.
I know a good
Get through in 2
driver.
seconds. Thanks, guys. You're doing great stuff, Garrett. Appreciate it.
Thanks for being with us here this morning. Still to come, we are chatting with Christopher Knight. Big things coming up. Stay with us on Bridge Street.
He's Peter.